Alright, Freedom pre-stream was fun, but it's time to get back into Nagur. And despite some guy saying, can you play Albania please? Well, later. Much later. So, quick recap, not that much happened last time. We are Nagur, we have Vijayanagar, Naj, Nepal, Iraq, Syria and Karaman as our vassals. Vijayanagar and Naj are currently being assimilated into the greater good. And we finally just got out of our long Regency Council for Sultan Muhammad Khan V, Dandani. And he was pretty retarded. However, we were able to get an event to give him +2 in any stat we wanted. We chose admin. We probably should have chosen Diplo because we are going to be pretty short on Diplo for a while. I can't even change my focus for a while because I decided to put it on balanced. What a fool I am, but let's just carry on anyway. So, Ottomans have a healthy truce with us for another 6 years. During those 6 years, we're going to need to destroy everything. Orissa needs to be polished off, so does Madurai. I really want to fight Portugal as well. I also want to fight Sofala, and I want to fight Karakonlu. So, yeah, I really just want to fight everyone. How are we looking on the troops front? We have nowhere near enough troops for all my fighting ambition. But we'll change that. Oh boy, we will change that. Jake, can you show Genoa? Get the oddest requests here. Here's your beloved Genoa. They own Corsica and nothing else, I believe. Ha! Right. Let's get these troops that we need on the go here. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I take care to only recruit within my my exact culture provinces here, for good reason. Let's see, 26,000 men. You know what, I think 26,000 cannon as well. Yeah. Should be good. Take us up to force limit more or less. And let's just try and get our bearings here, because there's only so many diplomats. I'll soon have one freed up from integrating Vijayanagar. I'll also get some free troops from Vijayanagar, which will be very useful. Throw some cannons into the fray, but that's just what I need. I constantly need more troops. Yeah, I really want to fight Portugal. Where are our flot? There we go. Just want it all. I think once Vijayanagar is integrated, I'll send their troops straight down here to Portugal Cape. Then I can fight them there. Fight with them there, rather. Oh, I forget to ask, but I take it everything is okay with the audio and the visual, and I should be streaming for the next, let's see, it's 20 to 6. 4 hours? How does that sound? We'll go with that. Getting a claim on Yemen, but I'm not sure that's really what we're after. I want more claims on Portugal and others. But we will be eating Yemen soon enough. Oh well, let's just declare war and see what happens. Holy War, Assam, Orissa, Madurai. Nothing I can do about that. Such is the coalition that we are faced with. Jake, are you going to add Cape provinces to your trade company now? Not yet. Not yet. But I will. So, fort level 3, fort level 2. Deal with both of those. That's for the 3. That's for the 2. The rest of you, kill those guys. You guys kill them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you have forced march, but we have level 6 maneuvers general. So, what I mean to say is, you're dead. These guys, however, are not yet. See, fort level 2 and 2. Really, I have no further interest in dealing with Assam. It's not like I want to eat them or anything. Baka. Right, so where are you running to? Probably to Garjat. Nadur wants to fight us. They're more than welcome to. All part of my cunning plan. Jake, you're 4th in the rankings. Who are the top 3? Ottomans, France and Spain. I highly doubt I'll ever overtake France and Spain in this campaign, but you never know. I can't be revolutionary because I'm not in Europe. Okay, so that was the bitter end of the Orisons. I really don't feel like my light ships are doing much to help my trade out at this moment, so I'm going to have them brought over to help with blockades. Seems to have everything covered. Not the most taxing of wars, I must say. With our free diplomats, I really want to get more claims on Portugal so that we're ready for them. Higher base tax ones are better to go for, so Ihambane. Right, so that's one more dealt with. Jeez, that's far too one-sided. Feels a bit unfair. Now, for you, Kara. You have a lot more land than I need to feed to my friends. Trouble is, I don't really have much in the way of armies over there to deal with you. I'm sure Naj can help us out, but there's only so much they can do. I want to keep these troops over here. I suppose you guys would do. Where's my... That's what we can do. We'll sling you guys over. But yeah, we will declare war on Kara. Jake, what's your base tax? Somewhere in the 400s, I think. Probably taking away for the temples there, that's about 450. I forgot to kill you. Not good. But also not a problem. Okay, yeah, sure enough, they summoned a big army to siege us down. But at least Iraq should hopefully take care of their own cores. Well, their own core, they've only got the one. At least until these guys deal with the rest. Vijayanagar will soon be part of us. We'll get the free troops. And they'll pretty much be there to police the Vijayanagar region. Including Nepal, the Prussia of India, don't you know? I'm really not interested in these colonies, but I do want to finish off Madagascar. Catholic zealots in Portugal. You know, one of the few remaining Catholic countries now that Protestantism is ripping Germany apart. Or really unifying it, to be honest. Ah, well, what do I know? Just a scrub, right? I like the fastest man alive here. He makes for good sieging. But right now, his prowess in battle is required, with or without cannon. This might be a bit suicidal, but I have faith in our military powers. Now, who's our rivals again? Spain is one of them, so let's toss Spain an insult. Because I need to keep my PP above 50 for those extra points. And let's finally deal with our inflation somewhat. Yeah! We're making tons of money, so it's not really too much of an issue. Right, these are the troops we just got from Vijayanagar. I suppose if I just keep all these troops around here for that, that'll be fine. The Vijayanagar folk can go down to India. Not India. The Cape. It's been a long day, guys. Jake, yesterday you used Nagai power to peace out 2 countries and they both received trade power. Did they both receive the full 50%? Because if so, you could use that in multiple countries to share the same trade node to devalue the trade power of the country that is giving the trade power. Probably could, but we're too spread out to really bother with that. They are, of course, both receiving Nagai trade power. But it was only 10% that they got. Alright, he's confident he can win that, and to be honest, he should be. His composition isn't better than ours, but he has the mountains. And a 6-fire general. Mind you, we have Naj backing us up. Don't underestimate Naj. Let's get you folks down here. I hope some of these provinces have good supply limit. 33, I'll take it. Everybody that's done, just... yeah, that province will do. Come on, troops. I believe in you. So you should believe in you. No, even Naj know that it's a fool's errand to fight that battle. That's okay, though. I did what I needed to do. Ah, now we can do our little trick here. We're high piety, so we may as well keep the piety going, even at the cost of ducat. Since we're going to be fighting Portugal, we will want quite high morale. So we gained 1 province, which is still Hindu. So what we're going to do is hold down return and mash the send button. And it takes a few tries. In fact, really, it can be pot luck. It's actually easier if you do this on the autosave. But it's possible without, so I'd rather show what's a bit harder. I think I've shown this several times during this campaign now. But that's alright, people keep asking what is the double missionary glitch. And sometimes it just doesn't want to play ball. But at least when the game's paused, you've got all the time in the world to do it. Certainly not the bug with the most finesse. I'll agree with that. Okay, I'm beginning to look like a fool here. Perhaps we need to just do it on the autosave. Didn't work so well there. There we go. Right, finally. 2 missionaries on the 1 province. They're going to convert it twice as fast. There is no downside to that other than the fact that you're using up 2 of your missionaries. Self-esteem going down fast, yeah. My poor self-esteem didn't know what hit it. Boats boats carrying our men down to the Cape. All good and well, this war wrapping up swiftly, our cannons ready for action. If you're going to be fighting at this time of the game, bring cannons. Not saying it's the only way, but it is the way. With Madagascar under control, I can finally abandon Exploration Idea Group, but it's still handy, so no real need to get rid of it right now. Is that even going to be enough to reject the Portuguese? They have a tech advantage over me. But that tech is really just better cavalry. I don't think I have to worry too much about it. Jake, is it possible that you got patch slammed? It's happened in the past, but I don't think so. Go, Prussia of India, go! Now, how's that colonist getting on? He's there. Let's just hope his colony doesn't get burnt down instantly. Good. Jake, I think Akon you as a core of Syria. They do indeed. And we'll be taking care of that. How dare they? Oh, please, fight the, there are quite a few of you, but please, fight in Baghdad. Ah, of course, there is all this land that I just integrated. But the unrest is a little high for me to be lowering autonomy. Besides, autonomy goes down automatically now. It's not that big of a deal, since it means Ceylon is under our control. Downside is, though, that we're no longer transferring trade up like Vijayanagar used to do. Vijayanagar had their capital here in Goa, and this is working against us, because we don't have enough merchants to really capitalize on the trade. And boy, is it hurting our bank. To the point that I think I'd be better off collecting in Goa. Better than what, you might ask? I'm not entirely sure. Or I throw it from Ceylon to Goa and collect in Goa. I think that might be the better idea. As long as he directs it in the right way. Right, as soon as we wrap up any difficulties in this war... Oh, foolish of me. Forgot about my poor vassal's troops, and now he got wiped. I'll send him an apology fruit basket. Not even sure we're going to fight him that well. It's not that we're actually any better than him. Well, send in the reinforcements when all else fails. There we go, we're certainly turning green again. Oh, the siege... No, the siege progress didn't remain. It's just that we have so many cannons and such a good leader. Right. Oh, of course I integrated his ships while we're at it. Oh, we're collecting in Goa. So let us protect Goa. Before you leave exploration, why not go discover Mutapa, Jake? It's filthy rich and for the taking. I'm not interested in all that. Same reason I'm not interested in diplo-vassalizing the Mamluks, even though we can. That's not the aim of the game here. I want Silk Road, Sun Never Sets, and Rajput Reich. I don't want to get bogged down taking all that land that I'm not really interested in. Hmm. 18 and 18, huh? I suppose 9 and 9 is actually pretty good. Assamese reactionaries. Well, Assam is still trying to westernize. They can have those, they don't bother me. And that double missionary converted that province at breakneck speed. Now, do I actually want Madurai for myself? I think I'd rather just make sure that Nepal gets fed quite well. 6, 7, 15. 18, 19, 25. Right, so I'll take everything but the capital and Garjat. Of course, I will change the controller over to Nepal. That should be okay, but it probably won't allow me to take Madurai as well. Which is fine, it's one less hassle for me. Gives me the admin I need to tech up. Oh, and it tells you twice when you convert something using the double missionary. Lazy diplomats, though. What could I be forging claims on or otherwise doing? Yemen. Jake, what would it take for you to do a Michael Rawson impression? I don't know the man. Can't forget that Giza is in this war as well, so I better not spread myself too thin. And it's a bit of a waste having my god general just sitting here sieging up. Shams the god general. Where did all your money go, Jake? I spent it. One thing I was spending it on was building all these counting houses, because next up is treasury. How much is a single treasury? 155. Right, the next thing I'll be building is treasuries on all of these, but I'll need 13 of them. That won't be cheap. I'll need a few grand. But we make plenty of money, so there's no problem. And we'll be making plenty more once Portugal decides to just give us the Cape. Oh, jeez, I could have chased him down and murdered him. But the Prussia of India is on the case. For good reason, too. Okay, it's just been the turn of the month. I can stack wipe these guys. They're going to run to mush, most likely. And I'm going to turn them into mush. Pop. Let's just hold it down then. Jake, when's worms are killing floor? Been getting that itch again. We can do worms tonight. Oh, killing floor. I'd forgotten about that. Well, you know me, I'll be quote-unquote free in about 5 hours, I think. Yeah, 5 hours. Okay, so we 100%ed the coalition. Make peace, not war. Nepal, 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 Nepal. And yeah, I can't take Madurai for myself. I can, however, take all your money. And that's going to go straight into making our... is it treasuries? And of course it's all free of Diplo points. Nepal, you best be dealing with those rebels quite well. They're just shy of the maximum overextension. The thing is, bad events from overextension don't trigger until 100.001%. So if you're at 100%, you won't get the bad events. But precisely 100% will double the rate at which rebels tick up from factions. So that we don't want. Also, I don't want these Persian rebels. Why are they wanting to rise up in the likes of Ray? I think it's... still got its autonomy, but that will tick away. Legitimacy, war exhaustion, and tolerance are all down a little bit. I'll probably throw down a few troops here and there to deal with it. And when do I declare war on Portugal? More or less got all of our claims. I just hope they don't go for Madagascar. There's nothing I can do if they try to go for it. I'll, however, try to keep my boats over in Susa. There's no reason why I'd go for Madagascar, surely. And out of Kara. Total cost for their annexation is sky high, but I'll probably just feed a lot of land to Iraq so that they get Kurdish as an accepted culture. Heck, maybe I can get Kurdish and... what's this? What is this? Oh, Armenians. Pff, they'll never be accepted. Not by anyone. Of course not. I read it in my book about how the Armenians are evil. I got it from the Turkish embassy. Or at least whoever I got it from got it from the Turkish embassy. Okay, embargoing France, embargoing, long-term rivals, privateering against all of them. But we need more PP. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be going about getting it, other than perhaps privateering Constantinople with a whole load of ships. There we go, 58. That'll keep it tight. The reason I can privateer Constantinople is because vassals now give you ship supply range. Something a long time coming. Jake, what does DDR stand for in your name? It stands for Dance Dance Revolution. A game that I'm pretty good at.